Eve and Sally Save Mater from a String by John O'Connor. One day, Eve took a 3-hour nap. She then had a wake-up call. "Hello," she said. "Can you please come to Manhattan?" said Sherriff on the phone. "I need you to do me a favor." "Okay," Eve said. "I'll be right there." She then hung up the phone. "I'll be right back, Wally," Eve said to Wally. She then rushed out of the truck. "Hello, robotic lady," said Sherriff to Eve. "We have some frightening news for you." "Oh, what is it?" Eve asked. "Lightning's best friend, Mater, is stuck hanging on a string hanging several floors from the 86th floor outdoor observatory," said Sherriff. "You and Radiator Springs owner Sally are going on a special mission to look for a big candy cane that can go as long as 700 feet. I have commissioned you to go in this building to go to the 86th floor observatory when you bring it back so you can pull Mater back up to the balcony, okay?" Eve certainly had to do this. "Okay," she said to Sherriff. "So, Eve, are you ready for this mission?" asked Sally. "Yes," Eve said, like a talking car. "Let's get our engine." Eve realized she wasn't a car. "Wait, I'm not a car," Eve said to herself. "I'm just an average robot." And away the two went. Not so far away, Eve spotted a giant candy cane standing on top of a 12-story Hampton Inn. Thank God it was as long as it had to be. "Look, Sally," said Eve, "a giant candy cane." Sally pointed her eyes on this. Let's get it," she exclaimed. Eve and Sally attempted to bring the giant candy cane to the Empire State Building, but before they could get in, a staff member halted them. "Who goes there?" went the staff member, as he wanted to know who was coming in. "Oh, I'm Eve, and this is my friend, Sally," said Eve to the staff member. "Little flying robot and Miss Beauty talking car? You're not here for an observatory view, are you?" said the staff member. No," said Sally. We're just here to rescue Mater from the observatory hanging string." "Well, someone else might rescue him upstairs," said the staff member. "Sorry," said Eve. "We need this giant cane to pull him up. We're the only ones that can do this." "Oh, okay," said the staff member. "You are free to enter." And in Eve and Sally went. When the two arrived in the building, a thief suddenly grabbed the cane. Eve tried to stop him, but the thief ran too fast. He put it in an unknown spot somewhere in the building. "Oh heavens," Eve said sadly. "Why would some man try to steal something when we need it for an emergency purpose?" Sally wasn't too worried about what would happen to Mater soon, but Eve was. "Let's hurry and look for that cane before Mater falls off that loose string," Eve exclaimed to Sally. Sally agreed to Eve's plan. "Okay," she said. "I'm going to look in the basement." "Where are you going to look, Sally?" said Eve. "I'm going to go look in the offices," said Sally. "Okay, but be careful," said Eve. Eve went down to the basement to check out all the boxes. but the stick wasn't in any of them. Eve then checked out the closets, but the giant stick wasn't in any of them either. She looked all over the basement, but she still couldn't find the stick. Where is that stick?" she complained. Meanwhile, Sally snuck up to the office zones of the Empire State Building. Nobody caught her, since she told the employees she had to look for the giant candy cane. She tried so many floors of the building, but none of them had the giant candy cane that was stolen by the thief. She gave up for a number of seconds, then continued her Empire State Building adventure. Sally went to a lot of floors of the building before she got bored. Sally then went to an unused office's kitchen. She decided to have a snack. Her snack was a pretzel salad. It tasted so yummy for her. Just after her snack, Sally heard the phone ringing. "Hello, it's Eve," said Eve on the phone. "I had just read a sign that said the thief has placed the giant cane on a hanger in the observatory ticketing area on the second floor, so I would recommend you'd meet me there, okay?" "Okay," Sally said. Then she rushed down to the second floor. "All right, here we are," Eve said. "Now the goal is to find a hanger." So the two went around the second floor until they found a hanger. So Eve and Sally got the cane from the hanger they found with it, collected the tickets, rode up to the 86th floor, and pulled Mater back up with the giant cane. "You saved me! You saved me!" Mater shouted. "That's right," Eve said. "Now let's take you back down to the ground." Eve and Sally took Mater back down to the ground for special nose. "Sherriff, check this out," said Eve. Sherriff was pleased to see this. "OMG, you saved Mater," said Sherriff. "Thank you for being such good girls." "You're welcome," said Sally. At last, Mater was totally safe and sound. Eve then went back home. "How did you do, Eva?" asked Wally. "Oh, I just had to save Mater from the loose string hanging from the observatory deck at the Empire State Building," said Eve. "That's good news," said Wally.